Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Drillstevejr Jr. review. Today we'll be taking a look at the brand new for 2022 Snowtrooper Battle Pack. Now I know you all want me to talk about the figures and the builds first, but now we're taking a look in the instruction booklet first. Alright, we got a nice picture here on the front of the same image that they use for the box, but I don't really show the boxes on these sets because I'm too lazy to, and because I don't really care about the box. But this right here is actually something interesting. Anyway, we got the basic stuff, but now we've got like this progress bar which moves along as you're building, and if we can find the thing, when you're done building a section of the build, it gets really excited, like, yay, you did it! You know, kind of gimmicky, but, you know, they're trying to advance with the times and all that, you know, with kids losing brain cells every day because they're being spoiled by them being glued to their iPads because parents don't know how to actually parent their children anymore. Disgusting parenting advice. Anyway, now we got the Razor Crest right here, the microfighter in the advertisement section, which just get the Mandalorian set, which comes with this very nice speeder build, by the way. You actually get his cape, and oh, you don't get a jetpack. I thought you also got a jetpack with that set, but judging by the booklet, if I can flip back to that page, because I closed it, and of course you also get Baby Yoda in this set, so, yeah. Well, not this set we're reviewing, the set I'm talking about right now. It just looks like a gray backpack on there, but, you know, I prefer getting the cape and Grogu over a simple gray jetpack, which you can get pretty easily, I think. I believe you can get pretty easily anyway. But, you know, it's there if you want a Mandalorian figure nice and cheap. We got the set we're reviewing. We got the advertisement for that very nice Hoff ATST. I like the detail of the flaps being closed because that is accurate to Hoff. People are saying, LEGO's cheapening out. They did pay attention to the source material. They could have just re-released the Rogue One version just with Hoff-based minifigures. Also, that probe droid that they include is very nice and, like, accurate, and it's actually a gray color for once. Excuse me, I need to clear my throat. Anyway, we got this little microfire right here, which, microfire 2-pack, I mean. And it looks fine, I guess. I'm not too sure. The AT-AT looks cute, but I don't know about the Tauntaun. Looks a little too, fat. I'll just hope that they re-release the old mold in a upcoming rumored Echo Base set that's coming out this year. Speaking of really big and cool sets, we got the AT-AT set, which I hope I get soon. But I don't know. I really hope I do get this soon, but we'll see. It looks very nice. I don't know what the 3 minifigures are doing outside of the build there. That's a little bit on the picture. It's like they're all in a diorama, and then we just got these 3 figures down there. And then we got the picture, which I believe is the same one that they used on the back of the box. Again, with the throat clearing. And then we got an advertisement for LEGO Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga. Alright, we got Hoff over here. We got Geonosis. Episode 2 representation, where you at? LEGO, please make more Attack of the Clone sets. I will buy them in a heartbeat. I will drop everything and buy them if you make new Attack of the Clone sets. Just shut up and give me my money. I know. Take my money, not give me money. Take my money. And then we got Luke and Vader. We got the Death Star. We got, I believe that, yeah, that's Coruscant. Could be like, you idiot, that's Mustafar, but I think that's Coruscant. And we got the Naboo ship, and we got the 5 characters We got 5 characters, or 4 plus 1 that got a lot of screen time in those movies. From the sequel trilogy, the ever so controversial sequel trilogy. But you know, I think those movies get a hard rep because yeah, people are just overly critical nowadays. Like, they were good movies. They weren't masterpieces, but they weren't complete travesties like some people will have you believe. But, you know, people being overly critical. Ugh, yuck. Anyway, now let's get on to good things, like, this Snowtrooper right here. I spent like a solid 5 minutes talking about everything but the set. Anyway, here is the Snowtrooper, and very nice detailing. I actually have the 2014 version for comparison. And there is a cloth waist cape and an actual backpack on the old Snowtrooper. But I like the printing more on the new one. It's just a little bit more refined, and they add like a bit more depth to it. Like, they add some shadowing and stuff. Well, this one is just kind of flat by comparison. Even though I think this does have some more detail, this one just a little bit cleaner and nicer, I think. Printed on waist cape this time, yeah. And no backpack at all. I guess this little detail back here, this little box of buttons and stuff that is on like every single trooper ever, and I don't understand what it's supposed to be. Like, we have it on clone troopers even. What is that supposed to be? I've never understood that. And we got the little big pack of pills on the butt, which we found out in the Clone Wars in that one arc with Boba Fett and Aurra Sing, and Bosk was in it, I think. And there's that one guy who got shot by Aurra Sing just to show that she's a badass. R2-D2 pulled this off of a dead clone's corpse and then threw the thing down a shaft of some sort, and it turned out to be a bomb. So these are actually some sort of bomb, which is kind of interesting. We got tan hands here, and the same exact helmet between the two. And also the same weapon, but that's sort of a given. Basic, you know, basic gun. But yeah, I wish there was a way to properly show that it is the same helmet mold. But I think you can get the point that it is, in fact, the same exact helmet mold. I'm pretty sure it's the same printing, maybe a slight difference. But yeah, that's all the differences beside one major difference. Let me just put that back for now. And you see, the old clone trooper, the old Snowtrooper, I'm just really on the topic of prequels today, the old Snowtroopers and Stormtroopers and stuff had this clone face, which was first introduced back in 2013, and it doesn't really look like Tamora Morrison at all. It doesn't even look remotely like Tamora Morrison. It's just sort of a angry dude, which I guess can be considered Tamora Morrison, but looks nothing like him. But you know, we all know about this face, you know. It was overused, and it was used on troopers that weren't clones of each other. They were Stormtroopers and Snowtroopers were hired they were volunteered soldiers to fight for the Empire. They are not clones. But then they retired that face and introduced the new clone troopers starring in the 501st Battle Pack with a Tamora Morrison-like face and with a darker skin tone and stuff. And what did they do for the rest of the infantry? They gave them unique faces. Like, we got this one right here, which is a female. She looks kind of angry at something. I don't know what she's angry at, but it is something. Next up, we have we got this guy who is a African American, and he it looks a bit confused, or something. And then we got this guy who is a Caucasian male, and he just looks like a complete cocky asshole. Just by that face, like, yeah, I'm the best. That's what he looks like. And then we got this Scout Trooper, which has a darker skin tone and is female. And she has a pistol, and that guy has a sniper rifle. Those two have the same guns, though. Anyway, that's it for the figures. So let's push them off to the side, and let's take a look at the first of the builds, the speeder bike. Now, this is a very nice looking speeder bike. I don't care what anyone says. This is a really nice speeder bike. Sure, it may be a bit oversized. Like, the Scout Trooper should be a bit bigger. But it's a close enough size, and it works well. And you can remove this piece and have two people on at once. You know, like Luke driving, Leia sitting on up here, and then she's gonna kick the Scout Trooper off and commandeer his ride, like in Return of the Jedi. Need to clear my throat again. That's going to be a recurring issue for sure. I need some water, but it's too late to get some now. Unless you guys want to see me wait. I know. You want to see nothing on the screen while I go get water. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to suffer for you guys. Anyway, even though that this bike is white, it is the same exact model in universe as the Endor bikes that they used. I don't know why I'm pointing over there. There is no Endor bike. I don't have any other bike like this to compare it to, but, you know, it's just an Endor themed bike, but in white, which is very nice. You got these sections, which I believe are supposed to be like pouches or something. The only problem with this build is that this back part comes off way too easily, in my experience. It's they used a rounded off plate, which does have less friction than a standard plate. It's only attached by these two studs. So, it's gonna fall off. It's not that annoying. It's not like you shake it and it fall off, but like if you play with it a bit, it'll pop off. And just be a bit careful with that back section. This bike still looks really good. We got this little blowhorn down here, which I assume is accurate, and we got this little cannon under here. And we got the handlebars and the control panel. And I would put the Scout Trooper on this bike to show you what it looks like. But it is pain. It is a pain getting this guy on while the camera's on. Or girl, because this is a female Scout Trooper. Sorry about that. But, you know, I guess, you know, there, it's on. The handlebars are the main issue. I'm just gonna set that over here and talk about this cannon. I believe this cannon is called an E-Web, or at least that's what Jamebricks calls it. I don't know what. I'm not like a extreme massive Star Wars nerd, but I do know what a Gelagrub is. Gelagrubs are really cool. I hope we get a Lego Gelagrub sometime, or I'll just make my own Gelagrub. Because it's Lego, you know? But I prefer an official Gelagrub, because my imagination and building techniques aren't as good as the Lego group. And now I am sad. I am going to cry. Anyway, back to the E-Web. We're not talking about Gelagrubs anymore. Or could we? Anyway, back to the point. It's a pretty nice cannon. I like the design. They're using the Aeroblade piece that was first introduced with the Aeroblades from Ninjago in 2015, the summer. The only problem with this cannon is that I wish there was like a little foam string that connected to like a little battery. Because that's sort of like a cool little visual, because I like the fact that it like connects up to a battery that shows like, wow, this gun's so powerful that its power source needs to be like big, you know? It's a big pack that they have to like put to the side, you know? Kind of World War I, World War II machine gun sort of style. You can remove the barrel, you know? if you want to, and then replace it, because I believe that's what people did back in the trenches. And you get these stack of studs, or, well, they're loose studs, but I like to stack the studs that come in it. You know, they're basic red studs, translucent studs, and you can load them into the new stud shooter, which, I'm pretty sure you've already seen these from other reviews, but, you know, they're a new design. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I'm sort of mixed. On one hand, it looks cool, but on the other hand, it looks out of place on certain designs and, you know, etc. But it does work well, and let me bring out a B1 battle droid, because I'm just in a Clone Warsy mood today. Roger, roger this. Or I can miss horribly, and that thing flew across the room and will probably never be seen again. But, Mr. Roger Roger gets to live another day, I guess. Anyway, let me bring this back out here. And then we got this little snowbank. There's binoculars back here that you can give to a figure, maybe like the Scout Trooper or something, since it's a Scout. And you can have your trooper man this position and shoot at the rebels from behind cover, you know. So yeah, do I recommend this set? Well, that is actually a definite yes. This set is really good. It's a nice value, I gotta say. Some people are complaining about the $20 battle packs, but us Canadians have had to deal with $20 battle packs since, like, I don't know, 2015? When did they change the battle packs to $15 over in the US? But we've had to deal with $20 battle packs for way longer than you guys have. So shut up. But yeah, I think you get a good volume of stuff. It's a very good army builder because you get 3 Snowtroopers and 1 Scout Trooper. And I actually did buy a second battle pack. You know? So I have 2 speeders, 2 snowbanks, 2 cannons. I plan on getting more in the future, but for right now I only have 2 of the pack. But this is a really good army builder, and just, it's a nice solid set, and it really adds a lot of value, especially with the playset AT-AT, which in my opinion is better than the UCS one, because the UCS one is really big and takes up a lot of space and is a pain to move, and it's even a pain to just move the legs, because you have to get a little tool and screw at it. But the playset AT-AT is smaller, it's more fun, you know. That's why I like the new playset AT-AT. And oh crap, I forgot to talk about how the Scout Trooper's helmet. This is a very nice helmet, by the way. It's dual molded, which I did not expect when... I can't believe I forgot about talking about the Scout Trooper's helmet. I just was like, here's a Scout Trooper. You know, it's very nice helmet, you know. And on the back, very nice detail with the tubing, you know. And here he is compared with the Kashyyyk version from 2014. It is a different helmet mold from that Kashyyyk Trooper, even though I'm pretty sure they're the same exact armor in both movies, but I could be mistaken. Correct me down in the comments. Anyway, sorry about that. I was closing out the intro and then I realized, oh crap, I barely talked about the Scout Trooper in proper detail. Anyway, this has been Drillstevejr Jr. signing off, and I'll see you in the next review. See you guys.